What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Houston Productions video. I'm your host Lucas to bring you a quick, simple, spoiler-free review of Squid Game Season 2. So, let's jump right in, shall we? Alright, simply put, if you want it right away, no other details, no spoilers. This won't have any spoilers to begin with. But if you want the simple answer, is Squid Game Season 2 worth a watch? Yes. Yes, it is. It's entertaining. It's engaging. You'll have fun with it. Now, if you want to have a little bit more of a detailed discussion, still spoiler-free, stick around, and I'll go over my true thoughts about Squid Game Season 2. Alright, so let's really get into it. Is this a great new exploration of the world of the games? Do we see who's running it? Do we find out a lot of the mystery behind everything? No. It does kind of feel like this season rehashes a little bit of what made the first season so popular and so great, which isn't a bad thing. It just means that it kind of felt repetitive or done again, if that makes any sense. However, the show is engaging, and it is entertaining, and it is worth watching for Season 2. We do get introduced to some new characters, some new relationship types, some new dynamics. The relationships that some characters have with each other, whether they actually know each other, they're related, or they know each other through like proxy or social media, is an interesting idea. It does create a different way of viewing the games, because you kind of even understand, not really, but to an extent, why people are doing certain things that they're doing. I will say, this season does feel short. It is a very quick kind of season. Seasons 2 and 3 were shot together at the same time, so the director felt it was justified to have a shorter season. So it does feel like this goes very quickly, especially since the first 2 episodes of the season aren't involving the games at all. It's in the pursuit of trying to get to the games, which isn't a bad thing. You learn a lot about what's been happening, what's been occurring since this 3-year time jump. Yes, it has been 3 years in the show. But then you have player 456 who's still trying to hunt down the games to get back into it to eventually stop it. And he does eventually get into the games. That's not a spoiler. It's in the trailer. So, obviously the first game, Red Light, Green Light, has been explored. It was in the first season. It definitely comes back. But it doesn't mean all the games are the same. In fact, there are some very new games in here. And some of them really show you where people will lie and what people are willing to do. Yes, there's a big twist at the end, but it ends with a major cliffhanger at the end of the season. And that's why I say the season feels a little short, because you spend a good majority of the first chunk of it learning about what's happening, hunting down the games, and then by the time you get there, it feels so very fast-paced in establishing relationships, getting to the game, seeing what is occurring. It just kind of feels shortened. Now, I don't want to say this is a pure setup season, but based off the director's comments, it kind of seems that way, because Season 3 will be the finale of this series. But overall, season is very good. It's worth the watch, but be prepared for a big cliffhanger. I had to Google, is there a Season 2, Part 2, or Part B, or whatever you want to call it coming out? Turns out there's not. So we are supposed to be getting the 3rd season in 2025. I'm not sure quite when, so we shouldn't have to wait too long unless something happens. But good season, worth the time, worth the watch. Don't go into this season thinking you're going to have some groundbreaking revelation about what's really occurring. It just won't happen. But if you're going to go into this because you enjoyed the first season, you want some of that nostalgia, you just like the idea of the games, and you want an entertaining show, definitely check it out. I highly recommend watching Season 2 of Squid Games. There it is, guys. My review of Squid Game Season 2. Like I said, great season. I think it's well worth a watch. We'll have to see how this series definitely wraps up with its final season coming out in 2025. But if you liked what you saw, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It definitely helped the channel. And even better, since you're here, and if you liked this video, go ahead and subscribe as well. That helps the channel grow. And then go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know, what kind of videos do you want to see coming? I got a list of stuff I plan to come out before the new year. But definitely let me know of any recommendations. I got some reviews. I got some lists. We got some great stuff coming in 2025. I can't wait to see what happens, and I want you to stick around with us. So like I said, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'm Lucas here at Houston Productions. I'll catch you in the next one.